Sitting in a quiet Illinois neighborhood sits an unsuspecting abandoned home built in 1921. But upon further inspection, everything was left behind from the previous owners who lived there. It was last lived in by the Ruth family, who lived there for many years. Their children grew up and moved out, leaving the home to their parents, who lived there alone. Their love of history and musical instruments, such as the violin, can be seen littered throughout the house. Inside, there are documents from the 1950s all the way to the 1700s. But what caused this home to go abandoned and to be completely forgotten? Well, a couple years ago, the couple both passed away due to COVID-19. It seems around 2018 or 2019 this happened and the home was left abandoned. Without further ado, let's take a trip back in time and see what's been left behind. So as you can see here, the bricks have completely fallen for the stairs going up to the house. Pretty unique setup here, I would say. But actually, it's a lot bigger than it looks on the outside. Yard's pretty overgrown. The power's been cut off. You can see all the kind of the mold here, vines growing along the house. We got a garage here too. Let's see if we can look inside there real quick. So he's on the phone right now, but I just wanted to state we are totally allowed to do this. We're pretty tight with the company that's going to tear this house down. It'll be gone in about a couple weeks, and we're just taking an early look. Sometimes we get there on site right when they're about to tear it down. Sometimes we have a couple weeks in advance to check this out. Right now we have a couple weeks, so we're gonna see what's over here. Well, here we are, everybody.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Bunch of garbage, actually, useless stuff. I mean, we got a cool little chair here. Looks really old. We have an old radiator. So this is probably just junk when the old owners passed away, and they shoved it all into the garage here. But cool chair, I would say. What year? Oh, he's gone. I was gonna say, what year do you guys think that chair is? We have an old political sign back there too, but ultimately nothing. Looks like he's trying to lock me in there.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. All right, guys, we're about to head in. I'm really curious on what kind of interesting things we could find. We did take a sneak peek through here, but it wasn't very long. I just got an idea that this was completely full of stuff. So right here we have the sunroom. Guys, look at all this. This is just the sunroom. There's some old looking stuff here. I mean, this looks really old, this drawer looking thing. Just a whole bunch of stuff. Look at that. That's like, looks like snakeskin. Huh?
They've been back.
Who, really?
There's more stuff done.
Oh my gosh. So guys, when we came here, people were clearing out the house. Yeah, so they were salvaging this. Dude, it's only been a couple of days. That's crazy.
So they were here either yesterday or today.
Wow. Unbelievable. Well, anyways, let's start the video. Look at this. Look at this detail. No wonder they're saving this. Guys, look at this. What kind of material is this, you think?
Probably marble.
Marble. Yeah, that's what it's called.
I think it sucks, honestly.
It does suck. I mean, hey, they're saving it at least.
Look how hideous that is.
I think it's cool. Oh, I think it's cool.
Who would want that on their fireplace?
Well, anyways, guys, right off the bat, looks like there's all this clothes still left here. I mean, where do we even begin? But back there we saw, I mean, this is just full of stuff. Absolutely full.
There was even more when we came here a few weeks ago.
Yeah, him and his buddy first found this, and he got in contact with the demo company. But yeah, I mean, look at all this. Whole lot of stuff. You can see right here in the kitchen. I mean, I don't know where the fridge went, actually. That's kind of weird.
The fridge was right here, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's... proportionally fits. I think the stove is right behind you.
Oh yeah.
Because I believe that's the gas connection.
Yeah, you're right.
So, somebody came here a while ago and just cleaned it out.
Might have been an attempt to clean it up because there's a bucket here.
Oh, that's different.
Oh, that all fell, huh?
I wasn't like that.
Oh, this is really starting to fall apart. And this is in a really nice neighborhood too. Oh my god.
Nothing here.
What do we have back here?
There's like a kettle up there. Some old glass. There's a bunch of old Jewish cookbooks right here.
Oh yeah.
Looks like a bong.
Is that?
I don't know.
That's some kind of tea thing or something.
Yeah.
Bong.
Sewing machine oil. Candles. A lot of candles. A lot of books. Cooking books. Jewish cookery. Plates. Plates and more plates. How to study. That's a book I could use. Kind of pretty.
Yeah, right. I was looking at that.
Made in China. Nope.
Well, anyways, guys, I was gonna say, look at all these shelves here. They're all stocked, which means, I mean, they pretty much left everything. Like, probably even food in the fridge before somebody started clearing stuff out of here. I mean, they got the A1 sauce, a bunch of stuff. We just have to figure out what year this was abandoned. There's something that says 1902.
I think this is from 2018 when I looked at the label.
Oh, really?
Last time I was here.
Okay, that's pretty recent. Well, not anymore, I
Cream
suppose.
rice. Better. Good old Vitellini. Yeah.
Gross. Just a bunch of food.
God, it'll take forever to go through all this.
Yeah. Wait till you guys see the other rooms, though. So this is rare molding on the wall.
This is very expensive. They would only do this on a very nice house. So this was when it was built, a very nice house.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty big on the inside and even on the outside
It's
from some
bigger than
angles.
it looks.
Yeah. I noticed here, dude, look, it looks like they had like a security system implemented when this house was abandoned. So that's kind of new.
Yeah, it didn't work for us.
Yeah. Oh, the power's off.
This rug could be really nice.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Oriental.
Dude, you see what I see right here? Look at that. Wonder who that was. 1934. Anyways, guys, the main kind of living room here. I mean, we got some old stuff here. Check out this book. Whatever these books were, I mean, they got a date from a long time ago. I'm holding a flashlight in my one hand, so I don't know if I can really move some stuff. But, I mean, here was like a bed. I mean, I wonder if whoever lived here got old and they had to move into the living room. Maybe back in their final days. I mean, there's some kind of cord or something attached around the bed. I don't know. But gosh, I mean, this place is littered with old photos. Guys, look at this. Everywhere. And old magazines. Nice. But yeah, I mean, we got an old record player here. Bunch of just old books. But yeah, guys, look at this piano. This is crazy. I mean, up there. That's creepy. All that stuff is like so old.
Yeah, we had like piles of books with price tags on here, and
Here's one of the clues that they were Jewish. You have a book about Israel.
God, I can't believe it. Jesus.
What? Oh, look at that. Wilmette Life. Look at that. I've never seen one of those.
Let's see what we got.
1972. Oh, you would love that.
This would be pretty cool. Give this to the Historical Society.
Yeah. Dude, and this is like a local thing. Whoa, looks like a subdivision.
Glenview.
That's great. That is so cool. Dude, this stuff wouldn't even be available online. This is some like
30 Briar Road.
Oh wow. Wonder if that's still there.
Yeah, we could go by sometime. Shalom, I think that's still there.
Illinois Tollway.
That's very funny. 1970s. Winnetka luxury home, first time.
I wonder if we've explored any of these yet. No, they're all too small.
Oh, I know this house. I think I know this house.
Really?
Let's see, this is 576 Lincoln. So this was torn down for commercial.
576. So that home right there is long gone. And this is in its place. So my friend found some photos of the old family that used to live here. And you can actually see in front of the house. Let's see if we can kind of put this down here in front of some light here.
We'll bring them outside, show them the angle.
Yeah, some before and after. So this was the family that lived here. It was an old couple. Look at that. So that's them in front of their house at a really old age towards the end of their life. And it looks like she looks younger in this photo, so this might be an older one. You can see the couple sitting in front of the house here. I wonder what year that was taken. I mean, there's plenty of photos, guys. That's them in front of one of the buildings in Winnetka, I believe. Here's another photo in front of the old home. Oh, look at that.
Look at my goddamn lamp.
Oh, they took the lamp?
Yeah, I had this nice ass lampstand picked out for auction. They took it.
That's unfortunate. Oh, there's a good photo of them.
I wonder if I can find a marker.
That might be their parents. There's a camera here?
Oh, there was a vintage camera.
Oh my gosh.
Like a box and everything.
Wait, so you think someone's illegally taking this?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I wouldn't be surprised. Well, they took the copper, so.
No way, they took the copper?
The basement. Remember? They took the copper from the pipes?
What? I don't remember that.
Remember you pointed it out.
Oh, maybe some of it. Yeah, we should put a camera in here, huh, and see?
Yeah.
We can catch whoever's stealing all this stuff. So I'm just taking a look at all these books here. This one says property of Howard Clapp, 1927. And I'm really just like looking at how old this one, look, this just fell off the book. This is how old these books are. But I mean, all these books here, it's like a travesty. Like these are all old, like it's like over 100 years old, all these books. I mean, I could look through all this stuff forever. Look at this, old papers. There's another Wilmette Life book. Look, that's the Baha'i Temple back there. There's only 7 of these in the entire world, I believe. And one's right in the middle of Chicago. So guys, if anyone lives in Wilmette or nearby, check this out, guys. We found exclusive papers from the 1970s here. This is pretty cool, especially considering I live nearby here too. I mean, this stuff's all super relevant. We're gonna be donating to the Historical Society. And another reason I say they're Jewish, because History of Chicago Jewry. That's an interesting book. I wonder how old this one is. I've never heard the term Jewry. That's interesting. But yeah, I mean, the stuff goes on. It's like all this stuff. Okay, so maybe some of it's from the 50s, but it's all so old. Like, not old, but like, it's from a time before I was born. So I suppose it's old to me. Oh, he's writing something on the wall. We know.
Torn down, so who cares?
Right. Okay. It says, we know you were here. This will be gone, 2 weeks, but Whoever's stealing, you're ruining my video, and also...
They have a lot of records. I think they were musicians.
At least some of this is going to good use. Guys, if anybody's interested, DM me on Instagram if you guys want anything I find in the videos, assuming I'm allowed to take it. Sometimes I'm not allowed to take stuff, sometimes I am. All right, guys, from the piano room, we're moving into this room right here. So this was the dining room. We have a table here and chairs set up. Also an Israel thing again. But plenty of stuff here as well. Israel concerto violin. So there is so many violin stuff here. I assume these people, the family that lived here, were musicians. I mean, there's so much stuff concerning violins. That's part of the story we're starting to learn.
This was more organized.
Yeah, somebody went and trashed this.
I think this is the Masonic Temple on Central.
Whoa. And I want to say, guys, check out this drawer right here. It's got all the items still in there for the most part. It's been a little bit ravaged through.
Oh, there was more.
There was more?
Oh, yeah, it was packed.
Oh, man. Somebody went and removed all this stuff. Jeez. I mean, this is so much stuff, guys. This is kind of garbage.
There was much more in there. This was in this corner. It was packed with files. Had another thing on top of it. These were not here. They were somewhere over there. This was covered with stuff. This table was covered with stuff. All these were full.
Jeez, somebody got here before us. That's unfortunate.
Well, after us, but yeah.
So through all the junk in the corner here, I managed to find a couple interesting things. These here are postcards from New York. Some of these are old or old looking. This is a motel. There's some historical mansion. This is like a developing town, it looks like. Pretty cool. This must have been upstate New York. He's gonna reverse image search it. It says it on the back actually what it is.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. The Breakers Vanderbilt Mansion.
The Vanderbilt Mansion.
Oh, actually, that's in Rhode Island. Look at that, and it's still there. Look at that.
What a house.
My buddy might want that. Anyways, guys, we're back by the kitchen here. Just a quick little look at the bathroom. But before my flashlight dies, if it does, I want to show you guys the basement. Here's another completely stocked bookshelf here. There's some more stuff in the corner. But plenty of books, I mean, plenty of books.
So, oh yeah, this is what they wrapped to build the new one, I think.
Wow. So this is New Trier High School, guys. If anybody went to New Trier, we found a lot of historical stuff from here. This is an old directory of names and addresses, but it's probably pretty old at this point and outdated. But full of stuff. Hey, maybe there's some famous people that we could find on there, huh?
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, we're heading downstairs. I already see a couple bicycles. Check out this old bicycle. This is probably from the 70s or 80s. I mean, my dad had one. He's not that old. And then we have right here an old typewriter. Look at that. It's got some mold on it. This basement's pretty damp, so we're not going to be down here too long. And right here.
Get my nice pink jacket wet.
Yeah. I see an old bicycle. Tires are long flat. This looks like 70s bicycle maybe. It's got cool handlebars. I like the look.
I wonder how many people are going to jump to the comments.
Yeah.
See me wearing this thing.
We got an old sewing machine here. It's actually in really good shape. There's an old 1950s fan right there. That's pretty cool. I used to have one of these. Actually, I still do.
This?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good scrap.
Now,
Oh, this is a bow.
oh, interesting. That might be real.
Was this here? last time?
I don't remember that. That's weird.
Oh, there's tools. Oh.
Oh. Wait, dude, they might be scrapping. Yeah, so guys, there's all these shelves. This Coke might have been from the guy who was taking stuff. I don't know. Plenty of stuff.
Get that DNA tested.
Yeah, DNA test the
If I
Coke.
had the money, I'd do it, but I don't, so
Out of pettiness.
I won't because I'm broke.
Whoa, guys, look. That's JFK right there. Here's an old 1965 Life magazine right here. Probably plenty of other ones under here, but as you can see, there's mold on there. I don't want to disturb that too much. Right here, there's, books. Look at these. They're yellow spores, guys. Definitely don't want to breathe that in.
Stuff.
Oh, it's all over everything. Oh my goodness. That's gross. You know, part of me thinks, look, these guys might have been from Minnesota. Because there was a lot of stuff. They were trying to figure out the history of Minnesota. We also have stuff from Rochester, which is upstate New York. There's a bug there.
Nice.
Just a couple pieces of glass here. Nothing too interesting. I wonder what this was, though. Oh, look at that. We have an old bench.
That nice lumber.
Whoever lived here might have built this bench themselves, for all we know. So as we go further into the basement, guys, looks like an old golf club thing for carrying around golf clubs. And plenty of other documents here. Look at these old books. We have some more magazines here. I don't want to deal with any of that, to be honest. Plenty of old magazines. We have something for a pen right there. And garbage bags right here. Couple other random things. The husband must have been working on things. There's also this old thing. What is that, Zenith? I think this is a speaker system. Yep, Zenith stereophonic. Phonic. Whatever that means. So over here we have some, what do you call those? Record players? Not record players. Tape players.
Oh.
Yeah, so they were listening to recordings.
This is the jack.
Oh! And look, it's falling around it. Oh my goodness. So guys, here's like the kind of the wine cellar here. Let's take a look. There's a lot of glasses here. Whole lot of stuff. We got North Shore Community Bank.
I think I have the same cup.
Wow. Plenty of old stuff in here.
So much mold.
Yep. Here's an old wine bottle.
So much glass.
Old rocks, a fish tank, more glass. Maybe they're canning their own stuff. There's some strange liquid in this one and that one. Yeah, let's take a look at these old bottles here.
I want to get a photo of these.
So we have, I wonder what year these are.
Is that 1818? I don't know. Bacardi. Seen that before in these houses.
Yeah.
Croc of the Ville.
That's a cool bottle.
Yes. Margot Chateau de Scone. Nissan Bottle au Chateau.
Dude, I've heard of radioactive chemistry sets. Oh my. Dude, see what kind of stuff this is. Whoa. Sodium. So I see
Salt.
sodium chloride, sodium phosphate, ammonium phosphate.
Ammonium phosphate.
Yeah.
Oh, ammonium phosphate. Where is it? Oh, this is sulfur. Doesn't smell like anything. They always say sulfur smells. I don't think it does.
When it's a firework. Yeah, that's ammonium phosphate, whatever that means.
I think we can make explosives with this.
Oh my gosh.
That might be ammonium nitrate saltpeter.
Oh yeah.
Tartaric acid. Still want to try and blow this up during demo though. Let's see what we got up here. Sodium carbonate.
I wonder how cool this set would have been. Like if there was explosions or something cool that you could do.
This is what I want to know. What this is.
Yeah, why is it green? It's like it's radium. Oh, there's an old like instruction manual, I think. So here's a look at the front door, a better look. Looks pretty nice. I kind of like how it looks. They really tried to block off the view, whoever lived here, or whoever's in charge of the property, or was. But anyways, let's head upstairs. So right at the top of these stairs here, we have some skis and some golf clubs. These golf clubs might have been used in that golf thing in the basement. We have some more books and other things. Well guys, we took a quick look and there's way too much stuff to film even today. So we're going to come here tomorrow and maybe a couple days actually and film this whole thing because there's so much historical stuff. I cannot fathom this. You guys are gonna see what we see. What's up guys? So we're back. This is the second day here. My buddy unfortunately was not able to come, but as we continue upstairs, I mean, there's just an absurd amount of history here. Absurd. There's a lot of stuff that's just still as it was when the home was abandoned. I mean, just take a look at this. I kind of assorted a couple things to kind of show you guys to start off, you know, what we're dealing with here. So let's go take a look. So guys, we are back in this first room here, and I mean, all over the floor, there's just stuff from the 50s and much older, letters from family member to family member. Right here, I kind of assorted a couple interesting things I found. Right here, for example, is a letter, which I'm not able to read, but it appears it's from a family member. If anybody wants to translate that in the comments, that's cursive. Sorry, I didn't grow up reading cursive at school. But if anyone would like to translate, feel free to. But as you can see right here, we have a photo of the couple that lived here back when they got married. And of course, they look really young here. I recognize this lady from the picture. She looked a lot older from the more modern picture. So these are some very old photos. And there's just scrapbook after scrapbook of stuff, guys. Right here's the Great Chicago Fire. This is probably an excerpt from a newspaper. I think a lot of these are. For example, right here, we have an image of Poland during 1939. So this would have been when during World War II. And right here, we have a photo, another photo of the wedding, it appears, and some younger girl that was there as well. I mean, there's a bunch. There's this whole book. There's lots of these books, which is these historical documents. I mean, this one says Rochester in Minnesota. I'm starting to believe the family here had connections to Rochester, Minnesota, and a couple other places. So guys, if you're from Minnesota, this might be interesting to you as well. What do we have here? A Lincoln statue that was destroyed. It looks like this is an article from Minnesota as well. And right here, look at that. Sorry, I had to stop the video, guys. It's kind of unnerving to know that someone's coming here and removing stuff. So anyways, here's a thing about, this is from 1938, about President Roosevelt. Over here we have another old scrapbook, more newspaper excerpts, an old globe, and here's a picture of the lady that lived here. It looks like she's pretty young in this photo, same hairstyle. Another article, and then this one's kind of interesting. Check that out. That's Abraham Lincoln. This is an article from 1937. 75 years ago, Lincoln reading the Emancipation Proclamation. 75 years ago. That's around 200 years ago at this point, which is crazy to imagine. Here we have a photo from 2002. I don't know if I recognize any of the family members here. Could be a postcard. And then here we have an image of Stalin right here. Just some more stuff from the scrapbook I find interesting. But anyways, that's kind of the stuff I laid out around here. But I mean, there's just so much stuff, guys. Wait till you guys see the next room. There's more stuff about violins, a lot of old postcards, guys. I mean, there's just boxes of these postcards from like the 50s. You can tell these stamps are old. They're worth 3 cents each. So much stuff. Here's some copies of the wedding photos down there. Those are just the same pictures. Right here we have some old cloths, it seems, and some more postcards. This book says Grandma's Poetry. I mean, look at all these old books, guys. There are so many old books. And right here you can see all this stuff on the floor. That's not what you think. That's from the radiator exploding. A lot of these old houses, especially on the North Shore, when it gets cold out, guys, the radiators just explode because the water freezes because there's no heat in the house. But I mean, there's just bookshelves everywhere. Let's take a look over here. So we have more old America's Weekly, 1963. What's in here? Whatever that was, it's no longer there. Plenty of books. I mean, look at how like worn these are. You know, these have to be, some of these have to be from the 1800s. A lot of these mostly from the 50s, however. There's another Life magazine about Greece. More musical books. And more books. Look at this, boxes of postcards. Boxes of it. Here we have a poster. And over here, guys, we found some more family photos here. I'm not sure who this lady is here. This might be the lady who lived here's mother. These look like they're dated, maybe before the 1980s or around that time. But I mean, guys, this room is very intact. So we're kind of on the side of the house now, and there's just all this stuff. We have books stacked to the ceiling. Whoever lived here definitely read most of these books. I mean, that's what people did in their pastime. Now everyone looks at their phones. But just more books. I mean, shoot, maybe we could donate these. Here we have Agatha Christie. Apparently she's a famous author. It's weird how it's stacked to the ceiling like that. You know, my thought is that the people that used to, the sons or daughters of the people that lived here, put all this stuff in kind of piles here, as you can see. But they have long abandoned the house. And over there, look, it looks like the house is kind of slanted down. Maybe that was how it was built. I'm not sure. But back there, you can also see, you know, a desk with the chair still there. Kind of how everything was before all this stuff kind of got moved around. And here there's another old photo and drawings back here. More postcards. Here's a diploma. School of Smith College. Interesting. Not sure anything about that. If that has to do with violin playing or not. But I mean, this is like overwhelming, guys. I mean, the amount of stuff here. Here's paintings, but they've been ripped out, strangely. But I bet they were painted by the person that lived here. We have another old photo. It looks like a movie theater or a bowling alley. As you can see, guys, more postcards and newspapers. I mean, I could be looking through this stuff for days. Not even hours, but days. As you can see, more books. Plenty of that. What's up here? Looks like some dolls or something. Interesting. Oh, there's an old photo. It might be the lady. Oh, and there's a coin back there too. I'm gonna take that coin out real quick. So guys, here's a couple things I picked up. Here's a picture of the lady. There's a speck of dirt on the photo. But this is a German coin, Deutsche Mark from 1963. It's hard to focus. My camera is not been properly set up. Anyways, guys, here's a postcard from the Baha'i Temple. This is, there's only 7 of these in the world. And there's one right in Chicago, super close.
Another thing I found fascinating for my people living nearby, we have an old mathematics book from Wilmette Junior High School. Very cool. This would have been from the 60s, I believe. And that's just a couple things, guys. Just kind of nitpicking. It's weird, look. There's another one that's been ripped. And this one here. These paintings. They were hand painted. I mean, there's just all this stuff. This is like, this desk is kind of attached to the house, it seems. Or maybe not. It's placed pretty well. But, I mean, where do I even... So much stuff. Here's some model... There's a model jacuzzi in there and some other stuff. Interesting. More old books as well. That one says, "Please don't hate me." There's some old clothes. Guys, look at how old some of this stuff is. I don't see... Oh my goodness, and these shoes. Whoa. These shoes have got to be really old. Here's two photos I found hidden. This one is a boy and a girl. They look Polish. Interesting. I believe the family here is part Polish too. Could be wrong. Lots of Polish people up here. And then here's a house. Looks familiar, so it's got to be around here. I wonder what why they took a photo of a random house. And here's an interesting book I found as well. Readers Write Books. It's got to be old. I mean, there's just I'm just walking over this stuff, guys. This is all history here. What is this? Something old-fashioned for sure. I hate to walk all over this stuff, but that's what I have to do to get through this house. So anyways, here's a phone. Interesting. And what is this? Oh, that's not real. That scared me for a second. But yeah, here's another one of the rooms, guys. There's still clothes in that closet we'll check out. A bulletin board. And a bed. I don't know if this bed is pretty nice compared to the rest of the house. Strangely. Here we have, wow, these are some big books, guys. Suburban Chicago. Telephone directory. That's crazy. That's gonna be from the 50s. Something old. Here we have some more postcards sent by airmail that flew on a plane. And over here, we have some old tapes. But guys, it looks like these tapes have nothing on them. Otherwise, I would be able to play them because I have something that plays these. And over here, we have some drawings. This might have been from the owner when she was younger, or he. A lot of older folks, they keep everything, all this stuff, and hey, good for them. Here we have a bulletin board. Let's see. That is, it's an old, these are probably postcards here. I doubt, yeah, that's gotta be a postcard. I don't know what all this stuff is. Who is that? Who are these guys? Is that the Beatles? I have no idea, guys. Don't make fun of me. But here, we have one intact painting. And it's funny because that's what the house looks like now, peeling paint. And what's interesting, guys, looks like during 1997, there was some medicine prescribed, and she still has it. That's crazy. Look, we have Xanax in there. That stuff's highly illegal today. Times have changed. We have some more old postcards here as well. Interesting. This one says, I'm at a bad angle here. And then there's an old stamp on the floor. But guys, look at all this medicine. However, every time I see old medicine in a house, I always wonder if it's illegal today. Not that I would take anything. And guys, here we're at the closet. And actually, look. Oh my gosh. So in 1959, there was a... Let's see if we can read that. So this is June 1959 is when this height chart was made. 1961, 1963, New Trier. 1964, age 19, 1969. So we can find the age 19, 1969. Okay. I'll use that to calculate the age here. Look at all this stuff, though. Mickey Mouse Club. That's an old logo they had there. Newsreel. Look at all these clothes, guys. I mean, some of this stuff looks really old. Here, let's take a look over here. This is what I'm talking about, old. I mean, this is... Stuff looks like traditional clothing. There's a shoe thing here, hanging shoes on it. And look at that. To Pam from Gale. So this is a sorority here from the college they went to. That's interesting. We also have some old magazines here as well. I don't see a year. Okay, yeah, I do. June 1974. We have another room here, completely full of stuff. Look at that. That's an old wheel. I wonder if that's just decoration or not. And some books as well. And then look right there. It looks like the lady, but I'm not sure. It's a young lady there, though. We have some more stuff. A lot of this is personal. As you can see right here, there's a hat. So this was kind of probably the husband's work area, it seems. We have some nail clippers, some old kind of knickknacks. What does this say? String oil. Huh. Never heard of string oil. More stuff here. Harper's Magazine. Never heard of that. I mean, this just goes on and on, guys. I would be here forever if I had to look through all this stuff. I can imagine what the family must have felt having to look at all this stuff and choose whether to take it or not. I mean, because somebody clearly kind of set all this stuff up here for a later date. Here's another old house. Before you guys say, did you check in any of the drawers? I assure you all these drawers are empty, which is what makes me think that this house was looked through by the family after the previous owners passed away. Here we have something that says 1890. Okay. Admitted, 1915. Daughters of the American Rehabilitation. What does that say? Something Shun. I don't know what this is, guys. Let me know if you guys know. Plenty of other things here. Seems we have an old photo, but that could just be from a magazine. More violin stuff. There we go. It makes me sad, dude. These books are so old. This is all getting wrecked. Anyways, guys, let's head to the next room here. So, I mean, this is full of stuff as well. This looks relatively more intact as well. So, right here we have some clothes, some tennis stuff, or badminton, something like that. More books. I mean, so much stuff. What does this say? 1775. Whatever this is. Picture, story, map, and narrative. Oh, that's just a piece of a book from 1775. These people must have liked history too as much as me. There's a shoe and a ton of other stuff. does get exhausting after a while looking through everything. What is this? I'm trying to figure out what that is. Okay, here we go. Whirlpool bath from Sears. Whatever that means. Some more stuff. It looks like a telephone. Telephone and some other documents. Some clothes. Sorry, it seems my camera doesn't want to focus. Hopefully you guys saw a lot of what I was filming. Here's a cool old suitcase right here. Air conditioning unit. I think this door leads to the other room, hopefully. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. This looks like the woman stuff here. Just kind of random things. It's funny, women and guys have different kind of knickknacks they have. I wonder if this stuff was hand sewn though. Sorry, did that focus? Hopefully this all focused. We have a couple other things. But guys, we have a third floor. A third floor to look through. Look at all the scuffs on the floor. It's gonna get hot up here. Is there some kind of bug on the floor? But yeah, I mean, right off the bat, we got books piled up here. All this stuff. Aurora Around the World Story. Here, I think that's gotta be a xylophone, right? Or it's one of those things that people use to clean clothes. It's probably a xylophone. And here we have, look at that. We have some candles for Hanukkah. Look at that, guys. I see a lot of those around here. And this is some kind of fan. Strangely enough, I guess it's connected to the house. Anyways, whoa, look at this. This is an old, look at this. It's gotta be from the 80s, an old can. And it's in good shape too. Never seen that. Taking a step back here, just looking at all this stuff. Unreal. So I thought this was money at first. It's not. It's a little bank. There's a sculpture right here too of a dog or something. Pretty strange. Here we have more knickknacks. Don't see anything interesting though. It's just kind of weird stuff. Random stuff. Wow. It's hot up here, guys. Let me tell you. More books, more files. Look at this furniture, though. They don't make them like they used to. It's gotta be old. You have a painting here. I wonder if someone actually painted that with their hands. I wonder if some of these paintings are valuable too, you know? I always wonder I walk by so much stuff and just let it go. And I never save anything. So guys, let me know, you know, if you guys find anything worth saving, shoot, well, if it's still here, I'll try to figure that out and save it. There's nothing in there. I mean, look at this. More musical books. You'd have to like music and be a historian to want this stuff, I suppose. Here we have a Holy Bible. Now I posted a short video about this place and everyone's like, they're not Jewish. That's they have the Bible. Well, guess what? You can be Jewish and own a Bible, right? Silly thing to say. But here's a cutting board for paper. I have one of these. This is old though, I like it. It's got spring action too. Whatever this is. I think this is a cane, something for canes. That's something they got from Goodwill. Those aren't their photos though. Look at all this. What do we got here? New York Times, 1973. There we come on. 1973. And more books. I'd love to look through all this stuff. I got a flashlight in my other hand. We did look through this house though. Look at that, that's new. That's whoever was coming through this house, guys. All this stuff though. Oh, jeez. Well, guys, I've just uncovered more photos. Maybe I shouldn't be looking at these, but it doesn't even look like it's the house. It looks like an office or something. Yeah, weird. Interesting. My goodness. Oxford. Here we go for my locals again. 1966 report from New Trier. If you guys want to read through that, hopefully y'all can see that okay. I'm sweating up here. Here's a drawing of a dog. Okay, so by the stairs again. This is an old radio. Bad shape, of course, now. Looks kind of badly made. See all that stuff peeling off. Cheap wood, but it is old, so I'm surprised it's kind of cheaply made there. I mean, this is just so much stuff. Okay, so all this stuff, guys, more vintage violin books. I mean, when was the last time they read this, you know? When do you start calling this stuff hoarding? I don't know. Whatever these are. More violin books. This thing, I'm like, what the hell is this? Looks like some sort of clipboard. Vintage clipboard. I know you guys are like, be slower when walking through these houses. It's not easy, guys. I'm not gonna lie. There's ages of stuff to look through. More books. Some old shoes. Some old leather shoes. That's pretty old too. Here's something from 1974 about Nixon and Watergate from the Chicago Tribune. We have a another Newsweek 1975. And we're getting towards the back of this house here. It's an old bed frame. Some old cushions too. Look at that. That's some probably 70s style or something. I mean, all this. These are all just documents. When are you going to need some of these, you know? That's my question. You have a strange thing in here. So this is a mini washing machine. I wonder what for. That is cool though, whatever this is. See, there's a little light bulb up there too. Really, I've never seen a light bulb that small. Some more newspapers. Here we go, some Lincoln logs. Carpet wrapped up. Hopefully it's not a body. Dominic's. You guys remember Dominic's? That place went out of business when I was a kid. Looking through all that stuff, we had a couple newspapers, some old newsletters, what have you. And here's another thing, New Trier News. I mean, gosh, I think we're going to donate all this stuff to the Historical Society here. I think we've already been talking with them about it. That's more my buddy. Oh, jeez. Yeah. But yeah, more children's drawings. But to think that, you know, the people that lived here were kids and then they already passed away, you know. This is probably their stuff that they drew when they were young. Here we have a pile of clothes. Whole bunch of... all this clothes, guys. Look at this. It just looks old to me. Could be wrong. Psychology Today, 1970. More newspapers. Oh, I need to take a break. But check it out, guys. So, check it out. So we're pretty high up here. This is the second house. This also looks abandoned. But we are high up, telling you. So as we make our way back downstairs, just want to, I'm just reminded of this was somebody's life here. All their memories. It's all gone now. I believe I missed the bathroom here, but not much to see. Old style stuff though. 50s stuff. But anyways, guys, it's getting really dark, so leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll be doing more stuff like this. If you guys have any criticisms of me, let me know. I'm always open to criticism. I know I was told last time to really look through some stuff, so here I am. By the way, this camera weighs like 15 pounds, 20 pounds, and I'm holding it up, But hey, thanks for watching, guys. I hope I really did a good walk through this place, huh? Take care.